Students, today we learn about our Earth in the solar system in the first lesson of the 6th class. In this chapter, we understand the celestial bodies, understand different components of the solar system, differentiate between stars, planets and satellites. In summer months, we prefer to sleep in the terrace or in open air. At night time, what do we observe in the sky? The whole sky is visible with many twinkling objects. Along with these objects, we also see the moon on the most of the days. Let us know more about these bodies. Do you wonder why we cannot see the moon and all the bright tiny objects during the daytime? It is because the very bright light of the sun does not allow us to see all these bright objects of the night sky. The sun, the moon and all those objects shining in the night sky and other bodies like earth are called the celestial bodies. Some celestial bodies are very big and hot. They are made up of gases. They have their own heat and light which they emit in large amounts. These celestial bodies are called stars. The sun is a star. Countless twinkling stars in the night sky are similar to the sun, but we do not feel their heat or light, and they look so tiny because they are very far away from us. Some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light. They are lit by the light of the stars. Those are planets, satellites, asteroids, meteoroids, comets, etc. The earth on which we live is a planet. It gets all its heat and light from the sun, which is our nearest star. If we look at the earth from a great distance, it will appear to be shining just as the moon. The moon that we see in the sky is a satellite. It is the companion of our earth and moves around it. Like our earth, there are 7 other planets that get heat and light from the sun. Some of them have their moons too. Students, now answer the following questions. What are called celestial bodies? What are celestial bodies that radiate heat on their own? Third question. Give me an example of those that do not have light or heat on their own. The sun, the moon and all other objects shining in the night sky are called the celestial bodies. Some have their own heat and light which they emit in large amounts. These celestial bodies are called stars. The sun is a star. Third question answer. Some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light. They are lit by the light of the stars. Those are planets, satellites, asteroids, comets, etc. Now let's do a project. Why can't we see the moon and other bright objects after the sunrise? Let us observe celestial bodies. Required material: torchlight, pencil, rubber band, needle and sheet of plain paper. Now process. Place the torch in the center of the paper with its glass front touching the paper. Now draw a circle around the torch. Then perforate the paper with the needle within the circled area. Now place the perforated circle part of the paper on the glass front and wrap the paper around the torch with a rubber band. After that, in a dark room, stand at some distance facing a plain wall. Switch off all other lights. Now flash the torchlight on the wall. You will see numerous dots of light on the wall which look like stars at night. Switch on all the lights in the room. All dots of light will be almost invisible. You may now compare the situation with what happens to the bright objects of the night sky after the sun rises in the morning. Now let's learn about the constellations of stars. Have you ever noticed various patterns formed by different groups of stars in the sky? Those are called constellations. They were named after different animals, objects and creatures depending on the shape they look. Ursa Major or Big Bear is one such constellation. One of the most easily recognizable constellation is Saptarshi. It is group of 7 stars. In ancient times, people used to determine directions during the night with the help of stars. In the northern hemisphere, people determine the north direction with the help of the North Star. It indicates the north direction. It is also called the pole star. It is always remains in the same position in the sky. We can locate the position of the pole star with the help of Saptarshi or Ursa Major constellation. Now try to answer the following questions. What are the patterns formed by different groups of stars in the sky called? Saptarshi constellation is a group of how many stars? Third question. With the help of which star people determine the north direction? What is the name of the star that indicates north direction? You may now compare with your answers. Various patterns formed by different groups of stars in the sky are called constellations. Saptarshi constellation have 7 stars. Third question. In the northern hemisphere, people determine the north direction with the help of the North Star. Fourth question. Pole star indicates the north direction. Now let us learn about the solar system. We came to know that the earth does not have its own heat and light. Where does the earth get light and heat from? It is the sun that gives the earth light and heat. The sun is the closest star in the earth. So, the earth receives light and heat from the sun. Not only the earth, but also 7 other planets are moving around the sun. The sun, 8 planets, satellites and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids and meteoroids from the solar system. We often call it as a solar family with the sun as its head. Now answer the following questions. Does the earth have its own heat and light? Second question. What is the closest star to the earth? How many planets does the sun have? Fourth question. Who is the head of solar family? Answers. The earth does not have its own heat and light. The earth receives light and heat from the sun. Next one. The sun is the nearest star to the earth. Next one. The sun have 8 planets. We often call it solar family with the sun as its head. The sun is in the center of the solar system. It is huge and made up of extremely hot gases. It provides the pulling force that binds the solar system. Each member of the solar system revolves around the sun. The sun is the ultimate source of heat and light for the solar system. The surface temperature of the sun is around 6000 Celsius. But that tremendous heat is not felt so much by us because it is far away from us. The sun is about 150 million kilometers away from the earth. Do you know how big is the sun? 13 lakhs Earths can fit inside the Sun. That means Sun is 13 lakhs times bigger than the Earth. Students, now try to answer these questions. First question, where is the Sun in the solar system? Who does every member of the solar system revolve around? Third question, who will provide the source of heat and light for the solar system? Fourth question, what is the surface of the temperature of the Sun? Do you know? Fifth question, how many kilometers does the Sun away from the Earth? Check your answers. First question answer, the Sun is in the middle of the solar system. Each member of the solar system revolves around the Sun. Next question answer, the Sun is the ultimate source of heat and light for the solar system. Fourth question, the surface temperature of the Sun is around 6000 degrees Celsius. And fifth question, the Sun is about 150 million kilometers away from the Earth. Let us know about planets. There are 8 planets in our solar system. According to their distance from the Sun, the order of planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. All the 8 planets of the solar system move around the Sun in fixed paths. These paths are elongated. They are called orbits. The 4 planets near to the Sun are called inner planets. Those are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. The inner planets are comparatively smaller in size and are composed of rocks. The last 4 planets are called outer planets. Those are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. They are large and made up of gases and liquids. Mercury is the nearest planet to the Sun. Venus is considered as Earth's twin because its size and shape are very much similar to that of the Earth. Jupiter is the biggest and Mercury is the smallest planet. And now try to answer these questions. How many planets are there in solar system? The planets revolves around the Sun in a fixed path. What are called? What are the names of inner planets? How many planets are there? Outer planets. What are the outer planets made up of? What is called as the Earth twin planet? Now check your answers. Solar system has 8 planets. Paths move around the Sun are called orbits. Third question, inner planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Outer planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Outer planets made up of gases and liquids. Venus is considered as Earth's twin. Now let us learn about our Earth. Our home planet, the Earth, is the 3rd nearest planet to the Sun. In size, it is the 5th largest planet. It is slightly flattened at the poles and bulges in the middle. That is why its shape is described as a geoid. Geoid means an Earth-like shape. The only natural satellite of the Earth is the Moon. From outer space, the Earth appears blue because its 2/3 surface is covered by water. So we call the Earth is blue planet. Now answer these questions. What is the number given for Earth from the Sun? Second question, how big is the Earth? What is the number given in size? Third question, with what the shape of the Earth is described? What is the another name of the Earth? And fifth question, why is the Earth looks like in blue color? Check out your answers. First question, the Earth is the third nearest planet to the Sun. Second question, in size, Earth is the fifth largest planet. Earth shape is described as geoid. Fourth question, Earth is also called blue planet. Fifth question, answer, the Earth appears blue because 2/3 surface is covered with water. Now let us observe the following picture and name the planets in the boxes given below. Let's do. The first planet, nearest planet to the Sun, is called Mercury, and second planet is Venus, and third one is Earth. Fourth planet is Mars. These 4 planets are called inner planets. And after that, fifth planet is Jupiter, the biggest planet in our solar system, and sixth one is Saturn, the beautiful planet of the solar system. Seventh one is Uranus, and eighth one is Neptune. These are called outer planets. Students, I am giving only 4 questions for you. Can you write down in your notes? First question, what is the difference between star and the moon? Second question, write about solar system. Write about constellations. What do you know about celestial bodies? Students, I think you understood this lesson well. Watch this channel for more lessons. Meet again with this lesson part 2. Until then, leave.